Hello. Are you like the only? I feel like you're the only one in chat. Nobody probably got a notice yet. Or they just thought it was the same notice. I'm really debating between one of two things. I've been up since like hi. I've been up since 7 a.m. and I went to bed at 2 a.m. and I drove an hour away this morning because I had an appointment this morning, a ministry's appointment, but worth it. But I spent like the first half of my day driving and then emotionally being super vulnerable and like doing some like healing, some inner healing work stuff with some awesome people. And so I do eat potatoes. I think potatoes are delicious, especially french fries and smashed potatoes. But so I haven't slept much.
Meow.
Waffle Burger, thank you so much for the sub. Hi guys. So thank you so much. So I'm in between one or two things right now. I promised a friend I'd call them later tonight. Just having a hard time right now, and so I'm thinking that I either go to the gym tonight and work out and then get tired enough that I can come home, take a shower, and then hop in bed and pass out, or take a long shower and then hop in bed and pass out. I think I want to like go to bed soon anyways, like relatively soon, like in the next couple hours, and I want to probably journal. Gym, call, shower, in bed. Yeah, I think if I go to the gym I'm probably just gonna like run a mile, maybe. But yeah. Oh well. Thanks for the follow. It's really only 7:20. I hopped on because I didn't want to make a whole announcement. I wanted to hop on and talk to you guys, especially because I cried a minute ago before I leave. But I think I'm gonna put some gym clothes on and put my hair up and go to the gym and run a mile and then shower and then talk on the phone because I promised someone I'd call them tonight, and then go to bed. I don't know, maybe I'll like get myself, I don't know, muffins really helps me out. I don't think he understands how much that helps right now. Thank you. I think maybe Maybe I'll get like a blue raspberry slushie on my way back from the gym. Maybe that'll like make me happier.
Bruh.
Hi Hannah. I know it's not that much, but I hope it can help some way. You're always in my prayers.
You're paying for my slush. You bought me a slush, Marina. It does help a lot. Thank you. Also, I got your bracelet. It was really sweet. Thank you so much. It made me really happy. I'm so gonna wear it next time I wear a cute outfit. It was a brook quack. That's so true. I actually don't think I've heard that before. Look. This is Nick as a Lego keychain. Nick and I got matching Lego keychains. That was cute. He got me flowers and he got me a Valentine's Day card and he wrote me a long note. And it was really sweet. It was like heartfelt. And he doesn't ever write things. Like he never hand writes things. So it meant a lot. And then he also baked me bread from scratch. Like he's been making bread recently. So he baked me bread in the shape of a heart. Just like normal bread. I don't know. It was good. It's actually really yummy. Eating it with butter is kind of delicious. And then he got me, this is my lock screen. It's just Jesus holding a girl, and I imagine that girl's me, because it brings me a lot of comfort looking at this. And it just reminds me that he's there for me. But the roses in the you know how the roses are pink? Let me show you. Let me show you the flowers that he got me. They're so pretty. Whoa, I almost fell. He even got a balloon. But these are the roses. Aren't they so pretty? They're so pretty. And he got me a dinosaur card because he likes dinosaurs. Isn't it so pretty? But yeah. He got me that, and then he got me that, and then also and then he also got me a massage, and then he made me bread in the shape of a heart. Like he baked it from scratch, and he wrote a letter. I thought it was and then he also took me to a pottery place. That was our date. We painted pottery, and if you saw my video on my Instagram, it turned out really cute. I think I'm really excited. We come back, I don't know, like in a week, and then it'll be ready to like they glaze it and then they put it in the kiln to like put it on under fire so that it'll be like shiny and glossy and like you can actually drink out of it and stuff. He made a bowl, I made a mug, and then so we hand painted stuff, and then And so I'm really excited to get my mug back and make little coffees in it. I'm really excited. Boyfriend bread. He gave you the bread. Did he tell you you're all he needs? That's funny. That's funny. How much is important for you? Yeah, what do you mean? What do you mean? But yeah, so I just want to let you guys know I think I'm gonna just go do that tonight, and then tomorrow I'm gonna wake up early, hopefully. I'm gonna go gym. I'm gonna come back, I'm gonna get ready and look cute. And then I'm gonna stream. We're gonna hang out for a few hours tomorrow. Maybe play some games. Maybe we play Baldur's Gate tomorrow. And then I'll have energy and I'll be doing better. And then maybe I can like post some TikToks tomorrow. And then I have a hard talk tomorrow night. And then I'm not looking forward to that. And then I have dinner with a friend. It's the first time I'm gonna go hang out with a friend in a long time. Tomorrow night. So yeah, I miss this friend a lot. You know what's crazy? I've always felt like I was the friend to give other friends advice, and like, you know, it sounds kind of full of myself. I don't mean it like that, but sometimes I feel like I'm always the mature friend. Like the friend who like has a handle on everything and is like a little bit more understanding and like Jesus based and stuff. I don't know, I kind of feel that way a lot of times. And for the first time recently, one of my friends, she makes me feel like it's the other way around, and it's really uncomfortable. I love it, and I love her, and I'm glad, but it's uncomfortable because I'm not used to it. Thanks for the follow, Tino. I'm not used to being ministered to. I'm not used to being given help. And like Jesus advice and all of that. And it's weird because it's like, oh, I can't just like pretend like I know what I'm doing because you're calling me out on it. like you're quack. Like she saw my post on my spam account, and she was basically like, hey, love you, girl. Like, hey, babe, love you so much, but you're not gonna get. I'm not that you're doing this for this reason, but I don't think you're gonna get what you're looking for from your followers. I think you're gonna get it from God. And I kind of just gave her a big long rant as to what I'm feeling right now, and all of it to say that she's right, and I don't want, it's weird because it's like, why do I not want to like give it all up to God? Like, why am I like worried? Why am I, like, if I'm being honest, like, part of me is annoyed that like, why is this happening again, and can it happen faster? Like, I have faith. I know God is good, and I know he'll bring good from it, but I like don't want to deal with it. That's where I am right now. And I don't know, she kind of just called me out, and I was like, yeah, but she called me out in not like a I'm better than you, or like I have it right, or like in a mom way. She was just kind of like, hey, I don't know. So, hi, ceiling board. I don't know, I feel like I end up like giving her all of my problems, expecting her to give me a verse for each and every one of them, when I can just like go to God myself instead of looking for him through her. And I kind of did that today, where like I'm struggling with everything, and I kind of just like ranted, knowing full well that I could get the answer to everything by just going to God. Because there's some times where it's like you need to rant for the sake of like, you know, sometimes you just need to talk to someone. It's just nice to talk to someone. Or sometimes you're just having a really hard time, so like, or you just don't realize that you're not going to God, and so like that happens. But sometimes you know full well that your rant is something that you can, not that you can fix, but that like all it takes is just praying. Like, you don't need that person to pour into you constantly in order to have to be okay. And I feel like, I don't know, I feel bad because I don't want to like, I feel like I'm like, I know better and I still did it anyways, and I feel like she's probably like, it's probably exhausting. Like, it probably, thanks for the follow, because it's like not her place. Like, that's not her job. And she'll probably help me anyways because she's kind, but it's like not her job. So I kind of want to like, I don't know, I kind of just need to get on my knees and pray. You know the song, "This is how I fight my battles"? This song. This song. This is hitting.
Bruh.
Hannah, you are awesome. God sees you and loves you. I hope this blesses you. God has a great plan and is growing you. I am a Christian that has lived in Utah my whole life, so if you are wanting some church connections, LMK. You are loved.
Meow. Meow. Meow.
I've been crying so much this week.
Meow. 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 Meow.
Meow. I've been really dehydrated recently.
Meow. Meow.
That's the thing, I know it's not the end of the world, but like, it's like, why is it so hard when I know it's not? Like, I've gone through worse.
Meow.
Why is it so hard? Like, why am I struggling when I've gone through worse?
Meow.
Also, why are people so mean? Like, I think, like, for me,
Meow.
that's the hardest part of everything. I can handle when life is hard, but when people are just mean
Meow.
and petty, it just hurts so bad. Like, I care so much. I love people so much, and I try my best. I'm not very good at loving
Meow.
people. And they're just mean and petty, and I don't get it. I don't understand. I want to understand, but I don't. It's like, why are you so mean?
Meow.
Just be nice, please. And not fake nice. Just learn how to, like, forgive and not
Meow.
be angry all the time. Jesus loves you, I promise. And now I, like,
Meow.
see it every day.
Hello there.
And feel that, and it
Meow.
have, like, those interactions often, and, like, it's easy to forget that there's people.
Meow.
It's easy to forget how many people in the world are, like, mean
Meow.
and bitter and hurt inside and, like, depressed and sad and lonely and
Meow.
filling voids and stuff. Like I know those things, but, like, being around an unhappy person,
Meow.
like somebody who just has, like, this mean spirit in them, it just, like,
Meow.
it's so, like, it just hurts. Like, my heart is, like, hurting so bad,
Meow.
acting with it, knowing it every day, almost every day, being aware of it, being that aware of it. I don't want to be so aware. Oh well. But, like, you guys, like, come through so hard, and you guys are so nice, and it's almost like I'm forgetting that
Meow.
you're nice. Like, I'm starting to see everyone as mean.
Suck.
Is it that easy for people to hurt your feelings? Like, really? Thanks for the bits. Yeah, is it so wrong? Is it so wrong to care about people? Is it wrong to, like, care about people and love them and not want people to be mean to you? Is that a bad thing? It's harder than just not caring about people. Not caring about people is easy. Only caring about yourself is easy. Being selfish is easy as heck, bro. It's lonely. It ruins you in the long term. But it's easier. Life is simpler and easier. But I want to care about people. I want to love people. But I think I keep trying to take it in my own hands. I keep trying to, like, be a good person and love people and care about people and, like, take it into my own hands instead of just, like, giving it to
Bruh.
God. And like just knowing how much he loves me and just coming from that place, coming from his love instead of trying to do it myself. Thank you so much. I just feel like, I don't know, I feel like God is like telling me like, hey, I'm right here right now. I feel like he's reminding me that he's right here and I'll be okay and he's here and he's with me and I'm not alone. And it's okay to rely on him. Thanks for the hydrate. I've been crying so much this week, like so much. It's been so hard. This month has been so... It's been a rough month. It's been a rough couple months. I don't know when it's gonna end. It's been a rough few months. It's been really hard.
Suck.
Thank you. It's just been a hard few months, mixed stills. I did read the highlighted message. I'm sorry if I didn't read it out loud. Just really emotional. I feel really emotionally drained. Like, I've been really emotionally drained recently. I think yesterday was, like, the only day this past week I haven't, like, bawled my eyes out. Like, I've cried, like, every day for, like, a week straight. Like, bawling my eyes out. Over different things. It just... And it's not like I'm, like, depressed. I'm okay. I have hope. I know things will be okay. It's just hard. It's hard. It's been a hard couple months. These past few months, I'm surprised I still have tears left in my eyes. It's so hard because it's like on top of everything, life still moves on. Your friends still call you. People still need you. Work still happens. You still have to pay your bills. Thanks for the follow. You still have responsibilities. Still gotta clean the kitchen. And life is hard. Sometimes. These past few months have just been hardest. Like around mid-December to now have been some of the hardest months mentally. There's so much I wish I could just tell you guys about. I'm just not there yet. One day I'll tell you guys, and you guys will be like, oh, that's why it's so hard. Oh, yeah, that's hard, that's rough. But today's not that day. You guys will only know the tip of the iceberg of everything today. For now. And yet, I still try my best to be open book. Because maybe it helps someone else who's going through something similar or has already gone through it. And then especially if you see me, like, come out the other side and then you're like, whoa, that's awesome. Maybe I can do the same. Maybe God is good. Maybe, like... So I try my best to be an open book. Blessed is the one who perseveres under trial, because having stood the test, that person will receive the crown of life. The Lord has promised to those who love him.
Bruh.
Jesus is always with you, Mom.
Mom? Samuel Weist? Mom? I don't think that was my mom. I don't think my mom knows how to use Twitch. I don't think that's my mom. That's not my mom. You got me questioning for a second. I don't think my mom's been on Twitch before. That would be even crazier, Luan. Thank you so much. But I don't know whose mom you are, but thanks. Somebody come get their mom. Oh, she was the mother of Samuel in the Hebrew Bible, I see. That's interesting. That's very interesting. I've always wanted to learn Hebrew. I thought it would be so cool. It'd be so cool to study theology. I've been doing a woman's Bible study recently on Hebrews, and it's literally like a whole week on just dissecting chapter 1, verses 1 through 8 of Hebrews. Like, you spend 7 days, the entire week, just dissecting one chapter for, like, I don't know, it's so interesting. Like, the first chapter of Hebrews seems like it has the least amount of information. You'd be wrong. Oh well. Thanks for the follow, Kaloon. Hello, Casita. How are you? I've been going through Gospels for 21 years being a Christian. It's pretty amazing. Yeah, do tell me about it, Flaming. Took me long enough to start going through
Meow.
all of it. Oh, Avatar. Thank you so much. Ecclesiastes seems the mood for you right now. Ecclesiastes is nothing under the sun matters, right? Except for God. Like, if it wasn't for God, nothing would matter. Everything is just gonna turn to dust one day anyways, and none of your memories will ever matter or even have existed in like a decade after your death. Thanks for the hydrate. So what's the point of living if there isn't a God? You might as well do whatever you want if there isn't a God. Except there is. Thanks so much for the subs. Which means there's greater meaning to life than just existing for pleasure for 60 years and then not existing anymore forever. There's a season for everything book. That's so true. The chosen one. Jesus chose all of us. We're all chosen. That pretty much sums Ecclesiastes up. Yeah, Ecclesiastes, I feel like, is like the equivalent of like, I feel like if Andrew Tate had a favorite a book in the Bible, if he was a Christian, I think it would be Ecclesiastes. Like, I feel like that's like the most Sigma male mindset grindset book in the Bible. I love it. Don't get me wrong. I'm not dissing it. It's a great book in the Bible. I just also think that would be that book for someone. I think people who get really into like existentialism and stoicism tend to gravitate towards things like the book of Ecclesiastes in the Bible. Thanks for the follow. And I gotta go. No worries, Maximaya. No worries at all. We probably, I have the hiccups, won't be back. I'm gonna leave here in a minute so I can get to the gym and get a workout in before it closes. The Song of Solomon. It's funny. I haven't read all of the Song of Solomon, but oh boy. I love that emote too, introvert. Thank you, Jerry. It's kind of nice just talking about Jesus. Like, I know I'm not a... Yes, Luan? I know I'm not like a Christian content creator. I'm a content creator who's a Christian, but I really like talking about Jesus sometimes, and I feel like sometimes I shy away from it because I know there's a lot of people who watch me who don't, who aren't Christian, so I don't push it, but like it's so nice talking about Jesus. Aww. Thanks, Luan. Thank you. Thank you. He just said I love you. I only worry that if I make a Discord channel for like Jesus, it would turn into a lot of theology debates and debates on like different branches of Christianity and stuff, and I just don't want that. That's like grounds for toxicity and like anger and debates and like people not liking each other anymore based on one simple difference in their belief, when it really doesn't matter, because if you believe Jesus died on the cross for you and you believe in God, you believe that if Jesus died on the cross for you and you accept him as your Lord and Savior, then you're saved and that's it, plain and simple, then, and you genuinely are trying to follow him, not just like you're comfortable in your knowledge of religion, like you're genuinely trying to know him, he's gonna lead you to whatever the truth is. So it doesn't really matter if you're Pentecostal or if you're Baptist or even if you're Mormon. It literally doesn't matter, because whatever the truth is, if you're truly pursuing knowing Jesus as a friend and you truly believe you don't have to do anything to earn salvation, it's just Jesus died for you, now you're saved because you believe in him and you're seeking him, then point blank period, they will find the truth. You will find the truth. It's that easy. It's not complicated. It's not about religion. It's not about, like, that's the whole thing about Jesus. Like, that's, like, if you read any of the New Testament, the whole thing is religion is stupid to Jesus. Like, he's not a huge fan of it. And so it doesn't really matter what little difference in beliefs you have or what pivots or whatever. like, God will bring you where you need to go. God will bring them where you need to go. You don't have to debate them to get them to the right place. Like, you don't have to take on God. Like, you're not God. You don't have to force them to believe the right thing. You don't even know if what you believe is exactly perfect. None of us know everything. None of us. Everyone could say, well, the word says this. Well, the word could be interpreted 50 million different ways. Jesus is going to take us where we need to go. So stop arguing already. It's not a big deal. What's a big deal is, do you believe in Jesus, and do you believe in God? And do you believe that Jesus is your salvation? And are you are you pursuing a relationship with him? That's it. That is it. The rest comes with that. The truth comes with that. And maybe you start out in the completely wrong place. Maybe you start out really, like, closer to what the actual thing ends up being. Who knows? Like, if you read Book of Revelations, half the churches have it wrong. Like, most people, like, Jesus is the only one who's gonna be perfect. Even, like, the most renowned preachers have their moments. Even they struggle with their relationship with God sometimes, because they don't know everything. We're human, and we live in a fallen world, and it's less about how we can act, and it's more about knowing him. It's less about acting a certain way, following a certain way, walking a certain way. Yes, it comes with that. That's like a bonus. It, like, comes with it. But it's as easy as just try to know him and learn him. Like, get to know him. He'll bring you where you need to go. Ask him to take you where you need to go. Ask him. You know, I ask that often. God, like, can you show me where I'm wrong? Can you show me? Because someone else's relationship with God, it's not my business until God puts it on my heart to say something. And you can tell if it's God or not, because if you're being judgy, or if you care so much about how they act, and it's not, like, usually if you don't want to do it necessarily, if you don't really want to say something, but you feel like God's put it on your heart to say something, then, it's God. But, like, if you're like, yeah, I want to correct this person. Yeah, this person's wrong. Yeah, this person needs to be punished. Yeah, this person needs to know that they're wrong. They're bad. This is a bad
Meow.
person. You're not hearing from God to talk to that person. I'm sorry. That's not our God. Davs! Thank you so much. Thank you. I'm sorry, I'm getting passionate. Not that being passionate is necessarily bad, but sometimes it can lead to opinion. And opinion's not Jesus. That's okay, C-Mac. You're free to disagree. I just don't think that God would... I don't think that Jesus would sit there and tell somebody, I don't think he would tell somebody they're wrong for the heart posture of, yeah, I want to see, I want to see them feel bad. Yeah, I want to see, like, I think if it's coming from a place of, like, part of, like, you like, you're not really thinking it, and then you just suddenly kind of feel like, I really hope the best for this person. I hope that when I say this, like, it helps. Like, I'm not trying to hurt them. Like, if you're trying to hurt someone, and I think a lot of times we don't think we're trying to hurt someone, but we are, and we have to, like, take a minute. I think, like, the words you speak are life or death, the power of the tongue is life and death, so So I think it's very much take your time before you decide to say something. Because a lot of times I feel like God's already saying something to someone, and sometimes saying something to someone that God's speaking to will help encourage them and help them, and like rebuking someone is never meant to harm them. But like sometimes I feel like people get really caught up in like trying to, like, I think people forget that like if they have a personal relationship with God, like they're gonna know, like God, like if they're pursuing God, God's gonna let them know, hey, you shouldn't wear that revealing of clothes, like maybe you shouldn't have sex before marriage or whatever it is. Like God's gonna put that on their heart, and if they choose to follow it is their decision. And if that's not on their heart, if they genuinely don't have that knowledge, then they haven't started following Jesus yet. They're not pursuing a relationship. They're just kind of comfortable where they're at. And if someone's confused, if there's like a spirit of confusion over someone, that's completely different. You can provide clarity in that way. It's just, you need a lot of discernment before you just tell someone how they're wrong. I don't know. I feel like when people try to push, like, because, like I said, there's a difference. I'm just not really sure how to word the difference, but when people try to push, like, you should be doing this in order to be a good Christian, it makes them not want to do it. It makes them feel judged. It makes them feel like, hey, like, I either already know that and I haven't done it yet, so if I'm ignoring God, what makes you think I'll listen to you? Or B, it's gonna be, I don't agree with that yet, because God hasn't worked that on their heart yet. It's all within His timing. So He's gonna put a word on your heart if you want to talk to someone in the right timing, if that needs to happen. Otherwise, like, I don't know. I just don't understand why people are on all these, like, this is an example, but, like, all these people on these girls' posts, like, these girls who just came to Jesus, like, they don't even, they just gave their life to Christ. They don't even know much about Jesus. Like, they don't even know, they maybe know one of the disciples' names. Like, they just don't know who He is very well yet. Like, they don't know much. Just came to Jesus, posting, like, they're excited to talk about the fact that they love Jesus, and then they post in a revealing outfit, because that's what they know, and that's what they feel comfortable in. Thanks for the follow, and that, like, it's normal in the world, right? But you telling them, oh, you shouldn't wear that, like, that's gonna make them not want to talk about Jesus, because that means that they get a bunch of hate, and they just came. Like, their faith still needs to get built. Like, they still gotta, like, God's working in them. He doesn't need you to work in them for Him. I don't know. I feel like it just pushes people away further. But I also, like I said before, I I'm still learning myself, and I don't know exactly how to navigate all of it, or what exactly to say, when to say it, or anything, and I don't think that God expects me to. I'm not a perfect Christian. I never will be. There, I said it. I'm never gonna be a perfect Christian. But I'm always going to be seen as righteous in God's eyes, and I'm always going to be loved, and I'm always going to be a daughter of God, a child of God, loved by Him, precious to Him, paid by the price of His blood. And that's never going to change, even when I make mistakes, even when I sin. It's not like I want to sin. I don't want to. I want to know. I want to know the one who loves me. But He's still, like, that doesn't change even when I mess up. It doesn't change even when I'm not a perfect Christian. It doesn't change when I preach the wrong thing because I didn't have the wisdom I thought I did at that moment. Or when I come from a place of being bitter, or if I'm petty towards someone. Or, Gina, thanks for follow. Or I had a hard time holding in my temper that one day and I went off on that one barista lady. Like, it's okay. God still loves you. You didn't ruin His plans for you. He knew you were gonna do that. You don't think our God is all-knowing. He knows the mistakes you're gonna make, and He still said you're worth the price He's paying. You're His inheritance, and He will do anything to have you. Anything. Like, you are His. He wants you. He wants to be with you. That's it. He just wants to be with you. That's literally all He wants, is to be with you. Even when you're cursing out the person you love because you had a bad day. Does that make it okay? No. I mean, like, we don't want to curse out the people we love because we had a bad day. That's not loving. But even when you do, because you will mess up, it's okay. You didn't ruin His plans for you. You didn't ruin living up to the price, to the Christian God called you to be, or whatever. Like, no, He called you to be you, and He said, hey, I know that you're a work in progress, and I am gonna work in you, and we're gonna work together on this, and it's not gonna be pretty. It's gonna be beautiful in the end, but it's gonna be hard, and it's gonna take time, and it's gonna be rough around the edges, and, like, I'm pruning you. Like, He's literally, like, grafting us into the vine that is Him, and that takes time, and there's pruning. Like, when bad fruits grow, He'll help us cut them off, and it's gonna happen. I didn't assault a barista. Anyways, hi Ryan. Anyways, I'm not perfect. And I could come back later and go, hey, actually, you know what? Maybe I wasn't fully right there. Maybe this is actually what I meant, or maybe I wasn't even right at all. But, this is where I am right now with the Lord, and what I'm learning, and what He's working in me, and, don't take what I say, as truth. Jesus is truth. God is the truth, and the Word is the truth. So instead of listening to me, maybe go listen to Him. Make sure, just check what I'm saying. Maybe what I'm saying just plants a seed for you to learn more about Him. It's not really, my words aren't perfect. So don't take it that way. But yeah. Yeah, it is. It's empty now. This ice has been in this cup for almost a full day now. So. Anyways, with all that being said, I think I'm gonna get going. It's a bit later than I expected. I didn't expect to stream this long, especially talking about God or Jesus. I'm sorry if I sounded, if I ever came from a heart posture. I'm sure there's moments where I came from a heart posture that wasn't necessarily loving, but was more like judgy. I think as humans we all struggle with being judgmental sometimes. Like, for instance, you know, when I was talking about, you know, why do people comment this in a girl's post all the time? Like, did I really need to talk about that? Did I really need to say that? No. That was probably more of a me thing than a God thing, but sometimes it is a God thing, but I don't think that was. So I just want to say sorry and thank you for your grace for the areas where I'm not perfect. I'm messing up a lot, and life is hard right now, but talking about Jesus made me feel a lot better, and I want to go spend some time with him. Actually, I miss him a lot. Not that he went anywhere, but I've been kind of avoiding him tonight. Crazy how that happens. Anyways, I love you guys. Let's raid this guy. This is Red Fire X Trevor. He's also Christian, so perfect transition. And he loves Jesus as well. So you know, if you guys wanted to continue this conversation, you could do it in his chat as well. I love you guys so much, and thank you for all of your help. You guys are, I love you so much. I thank you so much. Thank you so much, very much. Goodbye, people. I love you all. Talk to you later. I'm gonna go spend some time with Jesus, because it makes me feel a million times more at peace. So, like, actually, I'm not even just saying that. I started talking about him, and I was like, whoa, I feel way less like I want to cry and way more at peace now. It's crazy how that works. But yeah, with that being said, I love you guys, and I'll talk to you later. Forehead kiss. Mwah. Yeah, your sub badge is so pretty, Mika. I noticed. Alright, forehead kiss. Mwah.